Hey there, welcome to Drive By Reviews. Today we're looking at a magic wand. In fact, it says on the box here, King Magic, but this came from Banggood, where I'm fulfilling my kid desires to, I don't know, experience the world of magic, right? Maybe one of the more impulsive buys I've ever made. But here we go, here it is. Comes in this packaging, and mine was actually busting out of the seams. And here's one of the points, as you kind of saw, there's actually quite a bit of power behind this. So definitely don't look at it, because it could put your eye out. Absolutely. Now, because mine was actually open, I didn't realize this, but this is how the pin works. So I want to show you this before I really get into this. This pin kind of throws in like that, and that's how you release it. But when you get it all folded up, you stick the pin out. Like with this spring here, you stick it forward, and it kind of holds it like that. And there you go. It's nice and easy in your pocket. Ready for your magic. Okay, but here's the thing. This is 42.5 inches long total when it gets extended. And when it's wrapped up like this, it's about 2.5 inches. The diameter is 26 millimeters. And it works as intended. Now, when they say it's metal, what they mean is it's got this thick metallic wrapping that's, you know, spiraled down, and then it's actually got this metal end piece, which is pretty solid. But yeah, it's just like you saw in the video at the beginning. To make it work, you just release it. Now, it says the best way to release it is to do it both at the same time. So let's see if I can not destroy anything in my room here. Ready? Oh my goodness! There you go. Just flew out of my hands. Oh, yeah. It's got some serious power to it, okay? But here you go. You know, once it's open, it actually looks like a pretty solid cane. Let's see if I can get a good focus here. There we go, yeah. Look at that solid cane, right? Look at that. Now, up close, you can obviously, you know, when you feel it, you can feel it's that wrapped spiral, but it's actually pretty well, you know, compacted. I could bend it if I tried, but it actually will hold up to light cane usage. See right there, that's where the metal spike ends. And not surprisingly, right, it is, you know, hollow all the way down. Let's see if I can really get a good shot of this. There you go. Hollow. Now the trick is to get this back together in its original state. You grab the top and you turn with the spiral. See how the spiral is going kind of down like this? You turn with the spiral with this hand and against the spiral with this hand, and you will find it collapses quite easily. So I'm just turning, and it releases all the tension lower and lower into it. Probably the easiest way to do this is to actually do that while you're pushing on the end. I'm just trying to do this in front of the camera here, so I'm just pulling it in. And yeah, it's not so hard. Let's see if I can grab that in it. There we go. But again, all this tension in the top here is what you're really trying to release, because it'll travel to the bottom. See, and once you get all that tension loose, you can bring the whole thing all the way back up here, right? You're putting that little pin back in the way it's supposed to be. And there you go. It's ready to go and all ready to spring. Now, I probably will store this fully extended so that the spring maintains a really good pull. But as you saw, there's no danger of that really breaking on you too quick, because it is quite the rocket. Quite a bit of spring power in this. And as you saw in the slow-mo, it does appear quite quickly. Now, my only really complaint on here is this last piece here really should be made out of a nice big piece of metal, or a thicker piece of material, because this is still this fabric-y type material, and as you can see, well, you got to push pretty hard to get it back together, and it kind of frays there if you're not really careful. So it's something they could improve on for sure. But, you know, this was so cheap. I mean, you guys can see it in the link below. It is amazingly cheap, and I think it's a fantastic item. Definitely something fun to have at a fair, or to impress some people at a party, or just to have as a kind of a quick joke thing. But, you know, definitely be careful, because you could put someone's eye out with this thing for sure. Give them a quick socket in the stomach. Hey, self-defense item. There you go. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and keep the magic alive, no matter what age you are. Magic. At least we know it's a weapon. Can't pass gas while I'm recording audio. What is that?